What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be building an Ender Pearl / XP farm. This isn't a super hard build, but it does take quite a while to build, especially if you're in survival. This is a farm that can get you from 0 to level 30 in under 10 minutes, so it's pretty good for Bedrock. There ain't very many XP farms out there for Bedrock that we can use. We don't want to waste any more time because this thing does take a long time to build, so let's jump straight into this build. We've already done this first part for you guys because I'm sure you guys can figure out how to build 200 blocks from the main island. Be away from all bodies of land when you're building this out in the end. You're going to want to build a 9x9 platform here out of glass. Have a center block to mark where your center of the platform is, and then have a 3x3 different color in the center. From there, you're going to build up with scaffolding. Scaffolding is the best. You're going to go up 25 levels on this scaffolding. Scaffolding is the best thing to use for this just because it's easy to break when you're coming down, and you can go up and down it. Very simple. So once you get up 25 levels, you're going to go clear to the top of the scaffolding, and this is where the fun begins. So once we get up here, we're going to place our same center marker block on top of the scaffolding just so we know where the center is, and do the 3x3 block right out from there again. So let me get my glass black here. I just wanted to get rid of the scaffolding. I'm using lime glass and purple glass. You can use any kind of glass, it doesn't matter. These are just kind of your preference of what color glass you want to use. You can use clear glass. Just make sure you have a 3x3 square right here in the center, just like you did down below. That way you know where your kill chamber is going to be. From there, we're going to be using quartz blocks. You can use any kind of blocks you would like to. Make sure you're using full blocks and not slabs, because we are going to be placing water across this entire platform. And if you try to place water on the slab, as you guys should know, it does waterlog it. I will show you just for example, in case you don't know. That's what's going to happen, and you cannot have water on it. So make sure you're using solid blocks. From there, from your center platform here, coming off your glass, you're going to go out 15 blocks. So we already have 3, so let's go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And you're going to do this for all 4 sides. So we've already done this first one. We're going to skip through the second one, third one, and the fourth one. Okay, and once you get that complete, you're going to have something that kind of looks like a big cross or a big X in the sky, and then you're just going to want to go and connect these. So that's pretty simple. If you guys are building this in survival, make sure you're putting torches on these. That way you're not having Endermen spawn here. I would recommend going to peaceful mode. It's up to you guys, but connect all 4 of these long lines together just like this. And once you get done with that, you're going to have something that looks like this, and then you're just going to fill in the gaps. Get all filled in, you should have a large platform just like this. Next, we're going to put a wall all the way around this platform just to keep all of our water in. Pretty simple task right here. Once your border gets in, you should have a platform that looks like this. And then from here, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a whole lot of dirt. I say some, but you're going to need a lot of dirt. And then you're going to need another solid block. It can be the same block you use for your base. It can be a different block. We're going to use cobblestone. And you're going to go up from the corner, right there, 1 on each side, up 2, place another one, and then you can get rid of these. And you're going to be able to walk underneath it, which comes in handy. Then you're just going to kind of alternate from in like a checkerboard pattern, just like that. So stone, dirt, all the way across. If you guys are in survival mode, I would recommend putting this in peaceful. If you're not doing it in peaceful mode, you're going to want to be putting torches down on all these solid block platforms, just so that Endermen are not spawning. So just keep that in mind. Peaceful mode is the easiest way to do it. Once you get to the end, you're going to be able to see that you're in the same spot as you were on the other corner, too high. And then you just go back, put a cobblestone block on every one of your dirt blocks, and you're going to continue to repeat this back and forth until you get the entire platform covered. So once we get done with that, we will be right back with you guys. Alright, so once you get that done, you should have something that looks just like this. Once again, I'll be lighting this up if you're not in peaceful. Put your torches on dirt, not on cobblestone. That will help you later on in this tutorial. Since we're creative and but peaceful both, we don't need to do that. So from here, we're going to do our next step. You're going to need more dirt, and you're going to need some kind of leaves. I'm going to use oak leaves. You can use any kind of leaves that you would like to. It does not matter. From here, you're going to go up 1 and then 2. Break out the bottom one. You cannot walk under these. And you're going to do the same exact thing that you did with the cobblestone and the dirt. I'm going to put dirt, leaves in the same fashion that you did with the bottom one. Once again, continue to light these up if you are not in peaceful, so the Endermen are not spawning on top of you. Peaceful is definitely the way to go with this step though, until you get this entirely built. So we're going to go all the way to the corner here. You're going to be able to see dirt's above dirt and leaves are above stone. And just do that until you cover the entire platform. Once we get ours done, we will be back with you guys. So you should have something that looks just like this once you are done. And for the most part, this is the farm. Now, next step, you're going to want a shovel that has efficiency 4 or higher on it. And then we're going to go over to survival mode from here, just because we don't want to break all of our blocks. So once you get your shovel that has efficiency 4 or more on it, all you're going to do is you're going to just come up underneath your stones and you're going to break out all these blocks of dirt. So if you have a efficiency 4 shovel, you should just go click and run up straight lines. If you're just spamming click, you're not going to break your stones, you're not going to break your leaves if you're looking straight up. And just clear out all of these dirt blocks. It takes a long time, but we'll be right back once we get it done. From there, you should have gaps that just look like this. No more dirt, just cobblestone and leaves. From this point, you're going to want to go to the center of your platform here. And you're going to want to start breaking out a couple blocks. You want to clear out the blocks over your glass platform, both your cobblestone and your leaves. You're going to want to do this for any block that is over your purple glass, or whatever color glass that you use in the center. From here, you're going to want a water bucket. Only do this step if you are in peaceful. If you're not in peaceful mode, you're not going to want to do this step until the very, very end of your build. Once you have everything else done, if you're in peaceful mode, go ahead and do this step now and place water all the way along here. If you're in survival, obviously you're going to have to use the center block to get infinite water supply, and then continue on. But like I said, if you are in peaceful and survival mode, you are going to be able to do this right now and not have to worry about it. If you're not in peaceful mode, this will activate the Enderman farm and they will start spawning and you're going to have a lot of trouble. But if you're in peaceful, go ahead and do it now. That way you just have to cover 2 walls. If you're not peaceful, like I said, do it at the end and you have to cover all 4 walls with water. Up to you. From here, you're done with the water bucket, so we won't need that no more. We're going to take some quartz blocks, build 3 on each side of your purple glass, and then we just need to get rid of this water in the center here. So what we're going to do, we're just going to fill it in this entire area with blocks, just like that. And now we have no water in the center. At this point, we're going to start putting redstone in. The redstone on this are pretty simple, but let's get our redstone. So we're going to need some redstone. You're going to need quite a bit of redstone dust, so just make sure you have a lot on you, at least a stack. From there, we're going to need pistons. You're going to need 12 pistons per level, and there's 3 levels. And then pressure plates. And that's the same thing, you're going to need 1 pressure plate per piston. So we're going to kind of clear out a couple more of these blocks. You're going to clear out that center one. and then one on each side. So 2 rows back, right like this. Make sure you get the leaves above the stones as well. And then we're going to go ahead and take out these corner ones as well, just to make sure Endermen do not spawn in these spots. We don't want to mess up the farm at all. And then you're going to place glass blocks, just like so. And then you're going to go back one and place another glass block. Just like that. We do need to get rid of those as well. So we need to get one more back on each one of these. Just like this. There we go. And then from here you're going to put redstone on each one of these glass blocks. Just like that. And then you're going to put a piston above the first set of redstone. And pressure plates just like that. And now when you step on it, it's going to kick you right back into the center here. You're going to repeat that on every side here. So 3 blocks. Go back 1. Just like that. Put your redstone down. And put pistons down. I would wait to put your pressure plates on until the very end. Once you get the whole level done, it would just make it a little bit easier on you. So that's just a repeating process on all 4 sides. Just like that. Not a block, oh, we need pistons. There we go. And then you put your glass blocks right here in the corners. That way no Endermen are spawning. So put glass on every one of these corners. I would say 3 to 4 high. We don't want Endermen spawning in right there in the corners. It could mess up the farm. We are going to want to put glass on top of the pistons because Endermen can spawn on top of pistons, which will hurt your results as far as getting Endermen. I'll go ahead and put those up 4 just to make them even. Go ahead and put your pressure plates in, and you can test it from there if you want to, and just jump on them. There you go. Pretty simple. The only other thing we gotta do up here is cover up your redstone. It's not necessarily has to be done. I like to do it just because you never know. Endermen are weird. They could spawn on that block there and then get pushed onto the redstone. They won't spawn on glass, but they could get pushed onto the glass. So if you just cover this redstone up, it'll make it where your farm's the most effective that it can be. Because they're going to spawn on all these stones right here, and then the leaves will push them into the water, which will make them eventually spawn onto these pressure plates and get pushed down into your farm, down into your kill chamber. So from here, you're going to break out all of those. Then you're going to go down 1 level, break out these blocks right underneath all your pressure plates, so that you have something that looks like this. And then you're going to want to come down a couple more levels. So you just break your scaffolding down a couple levels. You can place glass here if you want to know just how far you got to go down. So you're going to have 3 spaces right there. And then you're going to be able to build out. And you're going to repeat the same process that you did above. But you're going to make sure it's 3 levels below it. That way you have enough space for your redstone. So let's get rid of the glass here. Build our glass out. Up 1. Add your redstone in. Add your pistons right there. And then like I said, I would wait to put your pressure plates on. So you're going to repeat this process again on all 4 sides. Just like that. Jump up. Put your glass down. 1 block up. All your redstone dust. With your 3 pistons. And then move to the next side. Do it all over again. There you go. Break out that bottom glass. Put your glass there. 1 up. Redstone. And then 3 pistons. This is a pretty tedious process, especially when you're in survival. Not the easiest task to be able to do this while in survival, but it can be done. We did it on our survival realm. It's just a matter of repeating a whole bunch of processes. Once you get all those done, put all your stone pressure plates in. And you can test these again if you want to, either by putting more glass down or just jump into the center one, just to make sure that they're all working fine. Testing them is not mandatory, they should all work. Once you get them all ready, break out your glass, and then you're going to go down a couple more levels and do the same exact process again. Once again, you're going to build down 3 blocks, and then you can build out with whatever glass or whatever you want to use. Put a block down and just repeat the process one more time right here. You're going to put 4 more of these all the way around just like that, and we'll be right back with you guys when we get that done. Okay, so once you get this level done, break out your remaining glass, and then we're going to go all the way down to the very bottom of this. So you can just climb down your scaffolding, and this is what's nice about scaffolding, is that you don't have to sit here and break every single one of these blocks. Get to the bottom, hit it once, and all of it will fall. If you have not placed your water top, you will have to rebuild this later to get to the top of your farm. That way you can place your water in. Find out where you're going to be wanting to stand at. Place a solid block there of wherever you're going to want to be standing at. We're going to put it right in front of our little bridge. Kind of build this out a little bit more so that we don't get hit off the edge, because sometimes the Enderman will still hit you. It's just not very often. So from here we're going to want to place our kill chamber in. Before building our kill chamber, let's actually get rid of some of this stuff in our inventory we don't need anymore. So we're going to get rid of our pistons, redstone dust, pressure plates, water, and yeah, we don't need scaffolding either. For the kill chamber, we're going to need slabs. You're going to need 2 hoppers. Well, actually, you're going to need 3 hoppers, because you need 2 hoppers and a hopper with minecart. We're going to need 2 chests. So let's go ahead and get our chest here. That's just for our storage. You're going to need some normal rails, not activator rails. We don't need those. Let's get rid of those. So normal rails, and then a couple powered rails. You're going to need 2 powered rails. So if you're going to want to sit here and you're going to want to place a solid block on that corner and on that corner. Then you're going to want to place your chest here, which you can expand that chest out to as large as you want to. That's where your ender pearls are going to go. Put a hopper into that chest, and then a hopper going into that hopper. So we're done with hoppers now. Done with the chest. We are going to need a lever. We're going to need 2 levers actually. That way we can power our powered rails. So where are they at? Right there. So you're going to place a powered rail on top of that hopper. We're going to place that one. Normal rail, all the way kind of zigzagging it. I don't know why that placed just like that. There we go. And then another power rail. That's where your levers come in. Place it right there, power that rail. And place one there, power that rail. Make sure you place it on the back of that block. For some reason, when you place it over here, it can sometimes mess with your rails, just like that one did. So place it on the back. That way you avoid that issue right there. So now that's how I want us to place it. There we go. And then just turn that rail on and power it. And then you're going to place your hopper with minecart there, and that's going to be your whole collection system right there. So now we're done with all the rails. Going to get them out of our inventory. We don't need those no more. We actually did need those slabs. I did not mean to throw those off. So from here, to make your kill chamber, just go a 3x3 spot, 1 block above your realm. Just like that. That's where your Enderman will actually be, where you're going to be killing them at. This is where the slabs come in. You're going to place slabs right here. We're actually going to go up 2 here, and then on the top slab you're going to come down 1. So these are just kind of steps, just like this. You're going to want slabs instead of full blocks because you still will want access that chest underneath there. Once you get that done, you're going to want to get some trap doors. Any kind of trapdoor works, it doesn't matter. It's just kind of your choice of what you want them to look like. Place some trapdoors on the bottom here. Then we're going to go and build the rest of our kill chamber. For this kill chamber, this is where the Endermen are going to be falling from the water above. So you're just going to build a little glass wall right here. I'm just going to build it up 3 high right now. And just build it all the way around here. Just like that. Get the slash row in, there we go. You're going to need a roof over your head so that they can't hit you. So 1 block up, build a roof across. You can get rid of that block. Keep in mind, any solid blocks you have will be more of a chance for Endermen to spawn on top of that block. And have all your trapdoors just like that. That way you can be in here and be able to kill the Endermen. That's right where you're going to be standing at while you're killing them. Place some glass right here on top of those blocks so that Endermen cannot spawn on that block. And that's essentially your entire build. All thing you need to do now is you're going to want to build these all the way up to the very top. That way the Endermen stay inside that chamber. Otherwise sometimes they glitch out or phase out and be right on top of you or on top of your glass. So just build these all the way up on all sides. And we'll be right back when we get that done. Alright, so once you get this built all the way up to the top, just like that, your farm is essentially done. What we did with ours, we ended up putting an anvil on it because we have a villager trading system to get books. So we were coming in here to get XP for the most part, probably to put enchantments on your gear. So we put an anvil on ours. You can do that. You could also build out your glass platform a little bit more if you would like to. Put a whole enchanting table on there if you want to. I mean, you can build basically this part however you feel will suit you the best for what you're going to use your farm for. I mean, you can just come out this way, a couple blocks if we don't fall into the void, just like that, and put a full enchanting table there and everything. That way you can get all your enchantments right there. At this point, you're essentially done with the farm. There is one more step that you're going to want to do, and you can do this at any time throughout this process. I forgot to mention it, so I do apologize for that. See how these Endermen are spawning on these solid blocks? Like I said, they will spawn on any solid block. So the best way to prevent this from happening is just get a couple slabs. We're going to use cobblestone slabs because that's what we did our main blocks out of up there. And the best way to prevent this from happening is just to come and build out a little bitty wall here. Actually, I don't really like how that's sitting. Once again, I would do this in peaceful. That way the Endermen are not hitting you off. So let's go back a little bit. Go from the bottom layer right there and go all the way around this border. If the Endermen would get out of the way, that'd be awesome. Like I said, I would do this in peaceful, but once we get this step done, we'll be right back with you guys to show you how this works. As you can tell, he cannot get back up on that platform, so the only spot he has phase to is inside of our kill chamber. So let's go down, test out this farm, and we're going to show you live exactly how fast you can get to level 30. So let's get our sword, We're going to go from 0 to 30 in under 10 minutes. We do speed this up, so we'll be right back with you guys. You can see we're nearing level 30. We should hit it any second now. And there it is. 9 minutes, 22 seconds, and 97 milliseconds. We also got 56 ender pearls right there. That's not bad. 9 minutes, 22 seconds is not bad to get from 0 XP to level 30 for level 30 enchantments. There are faster farms out there. This is the easiest one to build on Bedrock, but there are other Enderman farms. But some of those require Endermites, and they're just a pain in the butt. So this is what we have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping it helped you guys out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We do have live streams on Facebook quite regularly for multiple different games. So make sure you check those out. We will be playing a whole bunch of games, including more Minecraft. If there's any other tutorials you guys would like us to do for any kind of redstone, any kind of farm, let us know in the comments below, and we will see what we can do about making that for Bedrock Edition, because Java obviously has a lot more features than what we do on Bedrock. But once again, 9 minutes, 22 seconds is the time to get to level 30. So until next time, guys, stay crispy.